Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome to a nice morning on Mercury Farms. It's not a great morning, it's a nice morning. You know, it's cloudy. It's not raining. So it's just a nice morning. We got GPS activated on our New Holland, and we are fertilizing the field here. And yes, we need to weed it as well. I'm starting to get the hang of this GPS. Just a little bit. So I don't have to go back into the GPS mode all the time, just hitting by all the alt buttons. Alt X, activate it, turn on the machine, hit the cruise control. I've also noticed with the latest GPS I got down, when you activate the GPS, it beeps at you, and when you get to the end of a row, if you listen closely, you hear it just beep at you, let you know you're at the end of the row as well. So our first job of the day is take care of this field, so it's ready to go in probably like another day or so. Yeah, probably like another day. And if we listen, a little beep beep to let me know you're at the end of the field. Turn ourselves around here. Alt X. And a little beep to let you know the GPS was activated. I don't know why when I hit cruise control though, it just doesn't want to take off. It goes a little bit, stops, and takes off once again. But once we get done fertilizing this field, we're going to go ahead right away and weed it. I lost a little bit of cash overnight because, well, on hard economy, the loan is, I think the loan interest is higher than usual. I paid $3,000 for the loan that we're on. So quite a bit of an increase than when you're on normal mode. All right, let's turn that off. How does the field look? Turn the weeds off. Looks pretty darn good. So we're going to go over here, drop off our fertilizer spreader. Haven't been up to the animal farm just yet to see how the cows and the chickens, how they all made out through the night. Our greenhouses are doing good. That helped pay off some of our loan. Or not paid off some of the loan, but even out our loan interest, if you will. Alright, pop that guy on. This weeder, I don't think it matters what shed or garage I have, it always seems to clip the roof when it comes in and out. Alright, so I'm going to line this guy up. Now, the only time I don't know how to do the auto width yet. Auto width. Alright, so now if I hit Alt E, it's going to reset that. Alt E again to set point A. And then I got to travel a little bit to get that going. So Alt E, there we go. So now my points are all set. We'll lower the weeder. Alt X turns on GPS. And I'll put cruise control on so I can just sit here and do nothing until I get to the end of the road. Looks like my New Holland could use another trip up to the vehicle shop to get some fuel, looks like. So I've been checking for Follow Me on the Mod Hub quite a bit past 24 hours because it's in testing as far as I know. I think it's only in testing right now for PC, but hopefully when it comes out, maybe it'll be all set for console players as well. Now, I don't really have enough vehicles to be really doing Follow Me right now, so but it's nice to have when you need it. Okay, I can't turn around because of the hedges, huh? Too much of the hedges. So I have learned, though, after seeing at midnight the loan interest. Yeah, having a loan on hard economy, you might want to be careful because that interest rate is a little bit higher, it seems like. I mean, we're only, I don't want to say only, but we got a $425,000 loan and I paid $3,300 in interest. I think on normal mode, I probably would have paid something like $1,000, maybe even less than that. So we want to work on getting that interest rate down. Not the interest rate. Yeah, I wish I could get the interest rate down. We need to work on getting that loan down. But part of me really wants to get another chicken pen going. But that would cost quite... I need about $50,000 to do that, which is not... As we saw now with the lumbering that we can do that with 2 trips. By cutting down some trees and selling the wood off. $25,000 per load seemed like we were getting. So we could do that, but our first chicken coop is not full yet, so... I just wish I could also transfer some chickens from one coop to the other, but it doesn't seem like you can do that, which kind of sucks. Now you can do that with other animals because you can get a trailer to transport your animals from one pen to another. But still no way to transport chickens. Making our last pass to get rid of the weeds in this field. And then we can move on up to the animal farm, clean out the chickens, the cows. I haven't checked to see how much milk the cows made overnight. Or how much of a mess they made. And there we go. We should have no more weeds. As we wait, I'll turn the weed thing back on. Yeah, no more weeds. Fully fertilized, as are the rest of our fields. We only have 3 fields technically. And these fields, is probably in the afternoon, will be ready. Let's go ahead and fold this up. We'll put this guy away. And head on up to the animal farm and see what's going on up there. I gotta lower the weeder to actually get it in here. There we go. Turn that guy off. And we will just teleport right on up to the cows. Looks like they went through quite a bit of straw last night, actually. They don't look too dirty. The only way I can tell how much milk they got is we have to go in here. 5,000 liters of milk. Lots of manure and slurry already, actually, as well. Cleanliness is 50%, which is not too bad. Chickens. Oh, we might need a feed of chickens today, so may have to take care of that. Yep, there's the cow manure. Spilling over just a bit. And the chickens made quite an amount of eggs since yesterday, since we sold them all. Pretty close to 10,000 liters. Each pallet is, as you can see, 9,600 liters. So we almost got a full pallet. Not too bad, ladies. Not too bad. Let's get our Dutes fire. And we'll clean out the animals. That's the reason why we came up here. It just looks like they went through a lot of straw, but they're pretty well maxed out. And they're going to be fine on food for a while, because we pretty much topped them off when we put them up yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And we'll hop into our quiet Dutes fire now. Drop off the pallet forks and pick up the bucket. Just watch out for that tire, although I think the Dutes fire can handle that. Even though the chickens are kind of 50% dirty, it's only 222 liters on here. But we want to keep them as productive as they can be. Same for the cows. Now the thing is, this is going to count as silage. And I'm spilling more on the ground than I'm actually picking up. Because I forgot to take my hand off the mouse key and it was spilling it everywhere. Well, since I really have no place to, I'm not going to go all the way to the BGA and sell the silage, and I'm not going to go all the way to the silo and put it in. So we'll put it in their feed trough. It'll be like a little buffer in case they ever run out of total mix rations or whatever. I guess I could have just left it in the bucket and maybe put it in the mixer over here. There, so the animals are cleaned out. How are our grass fields? They actually look like they might be ready to be mowed. They are. They are. We actually do have silage at the BGA, right? How much is silage going for? Not the best pretty much anywhere. And of course, hay's not selling for that much either. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to roll up our grass and bring it to the BGA, make some silage. We could probably sell some that silage that we have. So what I need to do is go grab the New Holland, which is just pretty easy to do. And I think what we'll do is, I got plenty of fuel. Let's head up to the animal farm, put on the mower and the windrower. No, yeah, the windrower. Put it in nice, cute little rows. And we'll bring the grass up to the BGA, compact it, start making some silage. And I think we'll sell the rest of the silage that we have at the BGA because we could use some cash to help pay off some of this loan that we have. So there's the mower on the front. Windrower on the back. And I'm finally doing it the right way. Finally. I do believe the windrower is wider than the mower. But we'll get everything set up here. Start mowing some grass. We'll pick it up, like I said, and bring it to the BGA. If everything goes well here. All implements are on. This New Holland should have more than enough power to do everything we need to do. So let's go ahead and get these fields mowed up so we can pick it up. Mowing the grass like this brings me back to FS15 on Bjornholm and mowing the fields I had right in the middle of the map. So if any of you can remember Bjornholm, right where the vehicle shop was, there was those two long fields like right in the middle of the map. I merged those together, made one huge grass field. So I can make silage and total mix rations for my cows. And that was before I learned about the Big M. I think even on that map I did it with the New Holland T8. This exact setup. Butterfly mower in the front, windrower in the back. Although I think I was an idiot and got like a windrower that was really, really huge, which was kind of unnecessary because, well, the mower is only so wide. But this grass here is pretty much going to just be turned into silage and just made so we could sell it. Looks like I'm perfectly in line here. I have no idea what implement I'm on this one here, so we'll do fold up the windrower. Turn that off. Turn that off. I can't remember. Does anyone know if the mod was that in 17? To where you can, when the mowers are both in the front like that, where it controls both of them at the same time. I never really used that mod because I always, in 17, I always used the Big M. So I saw the mod. I'm like, that'll be useful if I ever get to where I'm doing what I'm doing now. And I don't know if that was 17. I haven't seen anything like that in 19. It's got to be 17. I saw that in where it controls both mowers. Anyone have a mod for backing up better? If I can pay attention what I'm doing here. Wow, Peanut. Can you just back up just nicely, slowly? Take it slow. Did I just drop off the wrong thing? I did. That one there. Thank you. So I came up here in the New Holland, not hauling anything, which is kind of stupid because our loading wagon is back at the main farm. So I need to head back there to grab that. Let's see here. I'm just going to have to drop it off. Because you can't unfold. That's one thing I wish. All these years in Farming Simulator, we can't lower the butterfly mower without it unfolding. You just have to like unhook it and hopefully it just drops and doesn't tip over. But I gotta head back to the main farm. I need to grab our loading wagon so we can start bringing this grass over to the BGA. We'll get it compacted, cover it up, and then take the loading wagon, grab the rest of our silage that's up at the BGA, and we'll sell that so we can get some cash at midnight, which will help pay off some of our loan. And we'll see how our fields are doing in the afternoon over here. We may start doing some harvesting. I haven't checked on the price of soybeans, but we'll check it out in a little bit. Getting close to getting our first load of grass to bring to the BGA. But I'm also done in this field as well, so I'm not sure I'm getting as much grass as I did before. But before, this field was double fertilized as well, so now it's not. But we get out of it what we get out of it. I'm not going to come up here and fertilize a grass field. Just not my style, really, when it comes to grass fields for the most part. I think on my other Let's Plays, though, I did do. But I think this grass field, we're just going to let it go as is. But I will try to get every little grass patch that's out there. And we are full. So if things go well, and we get this compacted and going today, I might be able to sell this before midnight tonight. And probably what it's going to be able to do, because we'll get the cash at midnight, so I'm not going to be able to pay off any loan. But what it will do is it'll give us enough cash to lease one of the cutters to come up here to the forestry area in the next in-game day to cut down as many trees as we possibly can, if not all of them. And then little by little we can bring up our man truck and autoloader and load up some wood and bring it down and sell it. But as for seeing the loan, I would like to pay off some of the loan with the wood up there. But also I want to buy a tanker for the milk. Maybe kind of start a second chicken coop / pen. And also buy some fields. That's what we're going to do with the money coming from the wood. And actually, I just realized I went the wrong way, kind of. I went the way that I would if I was going to the store, but we're not going to the store. We're going to the BGA, which is right up here. So you can see we got some silage in the other bunker. It's really not that much. It's not even enough probably to fill this trailer. Yeah, you can see there's a full trailer of grass right there, and you compare it to the silage next to it. So, but you know what? We'll get $200 per 1,000. So maybe, let's see, I need 5,000 liters to get $1,000. So maybe I'll get. Actually, I don't know how much there, but maybe I'll get like $15,000 from what I got there. And this does it for the grass. Now I can kind of compare it to what we got last time, because whatever we got left for silage should equal what's in here, but I know it's not going to. So we turned it off, lift it up, on back to the BGA. Because I remember last time it was a trailer plus, and we only took a trailer worth of silage out of there down to our silo, so whatever's left should kind of be close to what this is, hopefully. Like I said last time, the grass was in the first harvest stage, and that other field was double fertilized. And now it's only one time fertilized, so yeah, I think we got like 70 some odd thousand liters in the second trailer. And now we're at 54,000 liters in the trailer. We shall find out soon enough. So as we can see, like I just said, we had 54,000 liters in our second trailer. We will unload this. Make it kind of long so when we put course play on, he has a ways to go back and forth. He's not just going back and forth like a half a meter or something. He'll compact it just a little bit faster. Now the belt's going to be turned off because it's been a while. I'll just get what's on the belt from the previous time. So turn it on, turn on the belt. And there we have it. The bunker silo is now empty. That will finish unloading into the trailer. And actually, we're just about at a full trailer. 80, well, just shy of 88,000. Now it looks like we got it back in here just a little bit more snug than we did on Ravenport. But we got plenty of room. You just can't pull in. You actually got to back into it a little bit. We'll go ahead and dump our 50,000 liters in that I'll take. But the good news is we are going to have quite a bit. We're probably going to get somewhere around 18 grand for that. So now we're going to come up here. Turn on this guy, start course recording. It's not the prettiest. And now I'm going to go take a break while I got a course play worker go ahead and compacting this. It'll take him a while, not too long because it's only 140,000 liters. It's not like we were getting in Ravenport, but that was corn chaff, and this is just grass. I'm going to say, you better not get stuck, dude. Although it is a little narrow here and there. I think it'll be fine, but I'll bring it back in a while when he gets done. We'll wrap it up, and we'll see how our soybean fields are doing. Well, our worker has just completed compacting our grass so we can cover it up to make some silage. Actually, no, I got to do this first. Turn all that stuff off. And get out of the pit so we can cover it up. And hopefully in about 12 hours or so we'll have some silage. Let's go back up here. I'm pretty sure not much has been processed, but we'll dump what else we can in there. So I was looking at the price of the soybeans. The best price is actually going down, and another price is going up. So we may be putting up some storage. I think the last time we sold soybeans, I think the best price was around $900. So we'll have to wait, but I mean, our fields aren't ready anyway, so it doesn't matter. A lot of other fields are, though. But our field here, this won't be ready today. But this field here and this field here, maybe sometime today. So I'm going to just kind of wander around here for a while at the BGA, sell the silage when I can, and hopefully sometime in the afternoon we can do some harvesting. Well, a little bit into the afternoon and the soybean fields are ready, so we are going to go set off to harvest. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get the headlands done here and then set this guy off on a worker. And then we're going to grab our New Holland. I'm going to fill up the trailer with some wheat. We're going to go up and top off the chickens. The chickens should be fine for the day or so, but I want to go ahead and take care of that because probably tomorrow I'll get too immersed into cutting all the trees down in the forest. And I don't want to forget about the animals by like feeding them. That'd be good not having no food for our chickens because the chickens seem to be doing well for us. So I just want to go up there and get them topped off so they're good for a while. And I haven't looked at the prices since I fast forward time, but it really didn't take that much time. I think a couple hours in game time passed before the fields were ready. And of course I want to get them harvested and reseeded today if I can. Just because I kind of want to get the money to pay off this loan. That $3,000 interest was a little bit more than I was expecting. I mean, it's still not that bad, really. Because that loan allowed us to do a lot of things for the farm. Those greenhouses are paying off already because on the way down from the BGA, I took the New Holland. I fueled it up. And it's still, with the greenhouses, put us back over $400 because... well, we're getting basically $200 per hour from the greenhouses. So obviously that's working in our favor. Yeah, we're basically going to get like $4,800 a day from those two greenhouses. And eventually I want to put down a couple more in that little section there. We put down one for melons, one for lettuce. I want to do tomatoes and pumpkins on the other side. Not that it really matters what you put down, but it's just different decoration for what's on the inside. It matters what's on the inside. Well, we have our worker going, which allows us to do this right here. Wheat. Yep, we got plenty of wheat. We'll just take a full trailer. They're not, well, I shouldn't say this. They shouldn't take all this. But I'd rather go up with a full trailer because they're coming back anyways. So let's head up and see what the chickens are up to. Other than walking around pecking at the ground, right? We should have plenty of wheat for the chickens for a while. Once we get a full pen, it'll be easier to make. Their food won't drop as much. Because, one, they're eating the food every day, plus we're getting more chickens, so... the gauge is always showing like they're going through a lot more than they actually are. Make sure we miss all the rocks there. It can get a little bumpy here. There's those two lovely greenhouses that are paying off wonderfully for us. And basically in 10 days, they pretty much pay, we get our money back on them. And then it'll be pure profit because you really don't need to put the manure in there, which kind of cheesy, but that's the way we're going at it. So the chickens, it should be well enough for a while. There, that looks a lot better because it was like down here saying 3,000. It was red. We're getting basically 3 chickens every 3 hours, 15 minutes. The cows are the cows. We're not going to get any cows for a while. But we have cows, so I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and put this back in storage. Yeah, so we probably still got somewhere around 23,000 liters of wheat. And right now the chickens are just taking like 11,000. So we got days worth of food for them. When we get low, it's not going to be too hard to plant a field of wheat and get some food for them anyways. Well, I just put the wheat away, and I was checking the stats. We got 28,000 liters of wheat. But I almost fell off my chair because I looked at I'll check the price of soybeans. Not much has probably changed. I was wrong. The price that was going up, vehicle shop grains, $9.71 and rising. So isn't that good news for us? Yes, it is. Because now we're going to sell them right outright. Not right away. We'll wait until the price maxes out. So I may speed up time just a little bit once we get all of our soybean harvested. I'm going to sit back and relax and let a worker do it because harvesting at 6 miles an hour is not my forte anymore. I mean, it's not too bad, but when you get really used to harvesting at faster speeds, yeah, it seems like you're just crawling along. And as the owner of the farm, it allows me to check up on other things and do other things. So I'll bring you back once we've made some progress here. Maybe when we get down to the other field. So I'll see you in a bit. I have just sent the combine harvester down to the field down by the house. He's just started harvesting that field. We have a full trailer and the price has stopped going up at the vehicle shop and it stopped at $9.91 per 1,000 liters. So we are going to make some good cash from that. I've been kind of fighting myself of thinking, okay, so the cash that I make from this, should I put down in the greenhouse or pay off the loan? And I'm thinking, we'll pay off the loan, maybe try to get it below $400,000, which would be nice, of course. And whatever, we should get almost 20,000. It's probably like 19. Yeah, I'm going to say 19. Probably somewhere in there. So, yeah, we should get it below 400,000 from what the combine gets from the other field as well. The 2 fields that we're harvesting do not need to be plowed nor limed, so we can get right back to seeding those, but we'll probably do that at the beginning of next episode. So we're going to go on in here. Swing around. Get a little cash for our trouble. I did harvest some of the field myself. I was sitting there doing some other things, and I also looked up and like, I paid this guy like $400 so far. I mean, this is money I could be saving, so I went ahead and harvested myself. Actually, we almost got the full 21,000, so yeah, which does make sense. I mean, it is almost $1,000 per 1,000 liters, so it does make sense in that case. But what I think I might actually start doing, because I just thought of this, I'm like, yeah, this is where a second tractor would come in handy. And my brain, just as I was leaving the vehicle shop just now, was like, hello, stupid. You have a man truck now that has a trailer hitch on it. He could do the carting while the New Holland is seeding this field. So actually, we're going to swing in here. I mean, I'll look kind of weird with a man truck hauling this around, but you know what? It's just sitting there doing nothing. But we are also going to change the color of our seed drill. When I bought it, I'm like, yeah, sure, it's different. But then as I'm using it, I'm realizing it's not really a good color for a seed drill, I don't think. Oh, do I need to refill this while I'm there? I think we're fine on that. If not, we're not too far. Let's tear down the sheds by running into it. That's a good start. So we have our toolbox in here. No, not that. I'm not going to bother repairing it just yet. We'll go to customization, design color. Wow, that is one heck of a blue, isn't it? That is one heck of a blue. Doesn't cost us nothing, so we'll go with it for a while. Still a little dirty, but you know what? It's all good. Oh, that's right, because I fixed it. I got to reattach it. Let's go ahead and lower this down. You know what? It's on canola. It's going to stay on canola. I'm hoping to get enough cash from the forestry work in the next couple of days to buy the other header, so we can do sunflowers and corn. Corn probably wouldn't be a bad thing. We just have to plow the field after we do corn. But sunflowers would give us another crop to do. I did see there's a lot of multi-fruits on some modded. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. On some of the modded sites, I think there's a map out there that has like 15 additional fruit types, and some of it is like tobacco and carrots, you know, those kind of things. Would be kind of interesting. All the different fruit types, yeah, it gives you more of a variety, which is something I'm surprised Giants hasn't gotten into. I mean, I think every year they're adding at least one new fruit type. Of course, now my brain. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want to say every year. Every new version of Farming Sim this year was cotton. Then of course the last time was sugar cane. And there was some speculation that carrots might be coming to the game, but they haven't yet. But carrots is in some of the modded stuff. Carrots being a root crop, you would need something like a sugar beet harvester. I don't know why I'm still seeding the field this way when I could be going the other way now, because I got more than enough of a headland. Just keep my eye open, because I did send the harvester over there with probably like 5,000 liters still in the tank. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to fit all that into the combine harvester, but who knows. Yep, and there's the signal that, hey dude, I'm almost full. So what I'm going to need to do is get a headland done on this side here. And then when I get to the other side of this field, I'll set this guy off in a worker. We'll hop on the man truck, get that trailer attached, head on over to the combine, and get him unloaded so he can keep on continuing. And hopefully we get a good amount so we can sell some more grain, obviously. But I want to be able to pay enough for the loan and get below the 400,000. So let me get all this taken care of here, and I'll meet you over at the other field and the man truck and the trailer. Well, it looks like he is almost done, but the good thing is the pipe is on the correct side for us. Hopefully he starts unloading before he gets full. Perfect. Work will continue. So if he's almost full, that means we're going to get at least probably another 10 grand when we go sell. So hopefully we can get up to like 35 grand so I can pay off $35,000. I'm not concerned about leaving myself a little bit of money. I think we're okay. As for the seed roll, getting everything done that needs to be done. Now you go on and empty into me before you continue on, sir. And I'm going to go ahead and park this guy right on down here. And we'll let him continue and finish. And when he's finished, we'll put the harvester back. We'll bring the New Holland down here. You can start seeding down here with canola. And we'll go deliver our load for the day and then finish paying off some of our loan that we have. While the combine is finished, it is put away for the night. Our New Holland, as you can see, is still going ahead and seeding that field there. So we're on up to the vehicle shop to sell the rest of our grain. And looks like we're going to get like 11 grand, which will just put us just barely over the mark that I want. Pay off as much of those loans as we can because that interest rate is a killer on hard economy. And what I do is I'll bring this back. I'll take over the job for the New Holland, so I'm not paying a worker. Let's go right ahead in here and repay off some of that loan. Leaves us with $486, but we only owe now $390,000. Excuse me, pounds. Yeah, I think I'm just going to switch, I may switch this back to the dollars. Because I never really play in pounds, so I'm not used to saying that. But we do have some greenhouses that'll give us $200 per hour. And we should get some money from the BGA at midnight as well, because we sold pretty close to 90,000 liters. So I should, I forgot that comes up. Should get like 19, pretty close to 19 grand. It was 18 something. Along with whatever our greenhouse is going to bring in. So hopefully it's enough cash come morning to where we can lease the cutter for the lumber for the forestry area, so we can go up there and just mow down everything. I probably will have to take care of these fields first though, meaning weeding and fertilizing, and of course that canola field will be ready as well. But mainly I want to get the lumber cut so we can go up there and grab lumber when we need it, which is kind of right away. Who knows how much lumber we'll sell. I may just let these fields sit, meaning harvesting, but I will take care of the weeding and the fertilizing for sure. But as for harvesting, we may just take all the lumber and sell it so we can pay off our loan and get a little cash and maybe buy some more stuff for the farm. So I'm going to finish this field here, which won't take too long, and it won't take me long to do the other field as well. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.